Don't let his smile fool you. Reginald Brown was always a tough guy, so it really didn't surprise anyone that he volunteered at 17 and a half to join the Marine Corps at a time when the Corps was just opening up to blacks. It was never like him to take the easy way out.
I grew up with everybody always telling me, you can't do this and you can't do that and you shouldn't do it.
People said he couldn't do it, and he was determined to prove them wrong. When he arrived at Montford Point, he was shocked to find there was no military base.
Select a place in the swamp near the river. So we had to go help clear it out. No buildings, we had tents. Little pup tents at that.
The training was brutal from some white instructors who didn't want blacks there and felt as if they, as the instructors, were being punished by being assigned to train them. The pressure was getting to some of the recruits. They were threatening to quit because of the conditions. Even though Brown was the youngest, he became the voice of reason, often encouraging others to stick to it. He remembers them saying,
I'm gonna do something so they're gonna put me out here. Just don't talk like that. I said, you came here to do a job.
Brown says the training could be downright inhumane at times, but not enough for him to give up on his dream of one day wearing that uniform.
The more he threw at us, the more we took. And when he found out that they just couldn't beat us down, then they started bringing in some guys that were already in the Navy for so many years and put them in as DIs and whatnot.
Those guys were the first black drill instructors. After basic training, Brown got the call to go to war. His unit boarded the train for Camp Pendleton, California. Little did they know, they would have to fight for their lives long before they left American soil.
Every time we stopped in a town to eat, we had to fight. Fight the locals. People in the restaurant were sitting around the back. Then started in Florence, South Carolina. We followed the way through Mississippi until we got to Texas and Dallas, Texas. We just had a plum showdown. See, we was at a disadvantage. We had rifles, but we didn't have no ammunition.
Eventually, they made it to Pendleton and shipped out for the South Pacific Islands. The first time Brown came face to face with the white Marines was on the battlefield. His unit was one of the few black units to see combat.
We were supposed to be supply depot. We were supposed to supply whatever the other troops needed. That meant the white troops. But after the white troops got where they couldn't handle the situation and back off, took over the South Pacific too, that's when we got a break to go to the front line. Because they gave us the dirty part of it, but it was still better than shining shoes and carrying people their food. They didn't like it at first, but when we started saving their butts, then they like it.
Brown remained in the Marines for 10 years and also fought in the Korean War. By that time, the Corps was completely integrated. All of the Marines were treated as equals. Brown remains very proud of his service. He believes there are great lessons in the Montford Point story for young people today.
I'd like for young folks to get out of the whole situation, determination. Don't let nothing hold you back. Try it. If you fail, try something else. You gotta succeed in something, because God didn't make no fool, right? So you find your spot.
I used to love watching video shows.
106 in Park, make some noise.
We live in the world, we're not of the world.
Now that I'm saved, I can't watch what I used to watch.
What about me? I love music, but not with all that nonsense. And these video shows have no nutritional value for my soul.
Hey, King Lady!
Where you at?
You know I got you. Music you love.
Just give me a moment and I can testify.
Artists you want to hear.
If you have Jesus on the inside.
Your favorite videos. Sit pics, baby.
If you know where to look and you know who to talk to in this city and similar cities across America, you're likely to find a revolution. People seem to be turning to more of this than they did before. Let's not pretend that convenience foods aren't growing. They are, and faster than the demand for this stuff. On-the-go lifestyles make it tough for people to grab a fresh piece of produce and do something with it for dinner. It's a whole lot easier on a weeknight to grab that rotisserie chicken and a microwave bag of frozen whatevers to make dinner for your family. But more and more, you are seeing the growth of scenes like this. Consumers seeking freshness, restaurateurs supporting local farmers, decision makers seeking healthier options to put on their table at night. It's kind of the anti-drive-through, and it's happening right before your eyes. You say you want a revolution? Well, you know. We are parking the tractor and helping you find some of the healthiest food in town straight from the farm to your table. Right now on Eat It and Like It.
I'm all in it. Jesus, and I'm sure I'm with it. Come y'all sipping, pouring up, living water and lyrics. This ain't rap, this bartending, and I'm back in the back, snap back to the back with a pack for the cast to the strap with the fact. Christ when he asked to revive in the tracks to the Nike and the map with the gospel we play. Look, I'm worth one life, but for him I spend every cent though. I know this life it comes with pain, but it's through our pain we win though. Could we make like him so? Jesus, treat these streets like flip, bro. Cause our God can spark up the dark in the hearts of the hardest and party. Let's go.
Overnight, like it's the last night, like it's the last time. You get no other chance. Get your torches high, let's set a flame to sky. Passions are fire bright, and we'll be burning forever.
Let's set the world on fire. Let's set the world on fire. Come on, set the world on fire. Let's set the world on fire. Come on, set the world on fire. Let's set the world on fire.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is King Lady with WFOP. I don't know about you, but me and Team Force, we're about the Father's business. Ain't that right, y'all?
Yes.
We're headed up north for part 2 of the Rep Your University. We're visiting awesome schools like Cheney State, Virginia State, Morgan State, and Hampton, just to name a few. If you want to check us out as we're on tour, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Social Cam, or check us out on The Force Radio, www.theforceradio.org.
Let's set the world on fire. Come on, set the world on fire. Let's set the world on fire.